right, I burnt sage and I now have it all over my blanket. Hi, welcome back to Jesus Tarot. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing well. Today we are focusing on the fire signs, and I always like to start off with my girls, my Aries, my Ariesias. And before we get into the reading, I did roll dice, so let's get into it. Oh, let me give you also the whole deal. If you're an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Saturn, for you, if it doesn't resonate, try again next week. Check other placements. Dice. So this is like the third time that I'm actually starting to film this because there has been interruptions or issues with my camera. But you guys received the number 3. You could be seeing a lot of threes, or just 333s, or just threes in general. Threes to me talk about like teamwork, collaboration, as well as like focusing on like expanding and growing, and that may be the energy that you are tapping into this week. Oh, I already read it. Now, for the zodiac sign, you guys received the sign of Aries. So a lot of you guys could be tapping into your own energy, your own bag. I feel like a lot of you guys could be really feeling yourself very like tapped into yourself intuitively. You could be dealing with another Aries, and Aries could be significant for your week ahead. And I feel like some of you guys could have an Aries placement in your Mercury. So maybe your communications this week could be a bit more like outbursty, like, if that makes sense. It could be a bit more passionate, or I don't know, just that energy of fieriness, of how you communicate. I also get the energy of like just being quick to react. So you guys could be very just quick to communicate things this week ahead, as well as like quick to take in like information and kind of like spit back out your reaction, if that makes sense. But I should have got water. It's hot as hell. Okay, so you guys received the 8 of Cups. So there is some kind of disappointment, or something that just isn't fully satisfying you the way that it, is supposed to satisfy you. Like, it's not giving what it's supposed to have gave. I feel like this could be within a friendship. This could be a work relationship kind of friendship, like with your colleagues. With this 3 of Cups, you guys also did receive 3. But yeah, I feel like it's with this 3 of Cups, and it could be like, I get like conflict in the workplace because of the Queen of Pentacles, which can talk about like work home conflict. Ooh, I should get water. It's fine. We're going to finish this reading and we're going to keep pushing. But with this 3 of Pentacles, I feel like it could be like a manager, or just someone who could be like higher authority of you. And like, I just get the energy that like there could be just some kind of disagreement or disappointment coming from this Queen of Pentacles within this connection. The advice card that you guys received was the 3 of Swords, which is pain, sorrow, heartbreak. I feel like this is advising you to pay attention to what is causing the 3 of Swords, whether or not it is this person. Some of you guys, I feel like, aren't aware of who this person is. Like you guys have like let's say you are hopping into like a friend group around the workplace. And like once you leave the friend group and you kind of like go focus on your own things, there's this feeling of disappointment. But I feel like some of you guys may not fully see that disappointment, like, or see where that disappointment is coming from. And so I feel like the 3 of Swords is kind of asking for you to address that and focus on like how you can either like move with it or move without it. But definitely focusing on what is causing this 8 of Cups energy, because I feel like it's more than just disappointing. It actually like it's hurting you. You know what I mean? Now, for your finances, you guys receive the 4 of Wands in reverse, which I get the energy of like a lack of imbalance, or like a lack of happiness around your career and finances, I feel like there's like some healing work that's going on, because you guys received the Six of Swords, which talks about releasing and forgiving, and kind of just trying to move on. And then you guys also received the Ten of Swords in reverse, which talks about recovering, healing from a situation where you may have felt like stabbed in the back. Also, I find it interesting, the swords that you guys are, or at least the swords that are popping up for me, are the ones that are like the person is literally like they're like an actual sword in their body, you know what I mean? So I do feel like you guys may not be seeing it, or you guys are kind of like coming to awareness around it, and there's like this energy of needing to address it. And I get that with this read, and it's definitely like giving similar energy. So this definitely could be something that's in the workplace. I feel like a lot of you guys are trying to tap into an energy that is more forgiving, more healing, more enlightened. However, like, I feel like if this person is somebody that is in the workplace that you can't avoid, then it's like you can only do so much, you know what I mean? But the advice card that you guys received was the Seven of Cups, which I get a heavy energy of manifesting. So you guys could be being advised to manifest new opportunities for yourself. I also get the energy of like self-care and just like, I forgot what lavender represents. Let's see. But I feel like with this Seven of Cups is definitely like advising you to tap into like a level of self-care, maybe doing a milk bath. I've never done a milk bath, with some lavender. And she's clearly like, you know, fantasizing about the Seven of Cups. So I get a heavy energy of needing to, you know, just manifest the things that you feel aligned with. Not the things that like you think you should be aligned with, but like the things that you like genuinely feel aligned with. Because I feel like that's going to help you get more aligned with what you want. But for your love life, you guys receive the Nine of Pentacles. And whenever I see the Nine of Pentacles, I always think of like, or at least in this deck, like the energy of being like liberated a bit. Like a lot of you guys could be feeling liberated. I'm sorry, I ended up looking up what lavender was for, and it does help with like manifesting and with like insomnia and stress and stuff like that. So a lot of you guys may be dealing with that, and so that could just be really important for you guys. But with this Nine of Pentacles, I feel that there is this energy of you guys feeling liberated, free. There is a sense of joy within this. So I feel like there, like a lot of you guys could be feeling very like, I don't want to say contempt, but like that like step above contempt, just happy, you know what I mean? And I feel like I'm getting a heavy energy that a lot of you guys are single, or if you are in a relationship, it's like you're kind of just in your own energy, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's gonna bring in a change for you with this Eight of Wands, which talks about like fast-paced change, fast movement, just moving ahead. And then the Death card, which, so two cards about like transformation, and the second card is like kind of like a divine like change, you know what I mean? Like something that's out of your control. It's gonna happen. When it happens, you can't really force it to not happen. Well, you can, but like you can't really force it to happen, you know what I mean? It'll come when it comes. And I get the energy of either like a higher level of commitment if you guys are in a relationship, and then just a variety of opportunities coming towards you if you are single. Mercury is also in retrograde, sis, so just be careful. Like, I'm not saying this is not the time, but girl, I am not settling down right now. Anyways, you guys receive the Daughter of Swords. This is the page, right? Yeah, the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords talks about like this idea of like new ideas coming your way. Kind of like being curious about the new knowledge that you are learning. You could also be forming new ways of communicating, unlocking new ways of communicating. now that you are kind of in this liberated, happy energy around just being with you and yourself, I feel like you guys have leveled up in a way that has set you up in like a higher position to have like more successful relationships, whether that is within like more romantic or just like, you know, friends and family. But that is what we got for your week ahead. If it resonates, I hope the tips and advice help. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to send a DM and we will book an appointment. But other than that, I will see you guys next week. Take care. Bye. All right, Sagittarius. So if you are a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Saturn, this reading is for you. Keep in mind it is general, so if it doesn't resonate, check your other placements or try again next week. Now, before we get into the reading, I rolled dice. Which one do I want to start with, though? I'm gonna start with this one. So you guys rolled the number 1. So you guys could be seeing a lot of 111s or just ones in general. Ones to me talk about like new beginnings. So some of you guys could be starting something new. A lot of you guys, I believe last week got the number 10. So you guys could be starting something new in your life now that you've like completed a cycle. And then for the astrology, you guys received the sign of Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could be taking on the Aquarius energy for your week ahead. An Aquarius could be really significant actually for you. And then you could have an Aquarius in your, I want to say this is Neptune. I'm like pulling it up right now. But if this is Neptune, it's all about like your imagination, your dreams. I also think Aquarius is ruled by Neptune. So it makes sense, you know, get into it. But let me double check, because what I do not like is to give out false information. Yeah, Neptune. So yeah, that's what we got for the dice. Now for the cards. You guys received the 3 of Wands as the main energy for your week ahead. However, for the rest of your spread, like the 3 of Wands talks about like expansion and growth. And a lot of you guys could be starting a new journey in your life and you are wanting to expand and grow on this new journey that you have begun or started. And I feel like I get like an energy of like not creating, I don't want to say not taking your 3 of Wands seriously, like this new like journey of wanting to expand on something new. But I feel like some of you guys could be like dealing with other things that you don't see the importance of it, if that makes sense. I feel like there are other things that are calling towards you right now. Because you guys received the 10 of Wands, which talks about like responsibilities, burdens, kind of like an overload of work or just an overload of responsibilities. And then you guys also received the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, which can talk about like a one-sided charity, or just like the scales not being fully balanced right now. Like, I feel like some of you guys may have a lot of responsibilities on you right now. And part of it is because like, people may be like really requiring your time and attention right now. I'm trying to see what else I get from this. You could also be really just offering your like time and attention, like willingly, not really, you know, forgetting that you have, you know, this going on. And I feel like it's not in like a way of like, oh, you're just putting yourself out there. Like, it's kind of like, I get the energy of like being like, oh, hey friend, like, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing okay. Like, you know, my dog ran away and, you know, I really could use somebody who could help me come find my dog. You know what I mean? Like that kind of vibe. And I feel like that's taking away a little bit from this 3 of Wands energy, because you do have to carry well, you don't have to carry, but you're carrying other people's burdens. The advice that you guys received was the Emperor in reverse. So I feel that there could be a call for you to be a bit more inflexible. A bit more inflexible because you guys are trying to establish something solid for yourself. The Emperor, when he is in reverse, can be a bit like stubborn, inconsiderate, you know, a bit selfish, inflexible, because he's trying to establish something for himself and not really thinking about anyone else. You can tap into that energy and it not be like stubborn or inconsiderate. You know what I mean? Like, you can be selfish and it's like a good positive thing, and you can communicate it in that way. But I do get the energy of needing to tap into bits and pieces of that Emperor energy. Then for your career, is it still recording? It's still recording. For your career and finances, you guys also could be seeing a lot of 2s as well, or 3s. Yeah, because you got three of cups, 3 of wands. You could also be seeing a lot of 4s too. 4 of pentacles, 4 of pentacles, 2 of wands. This has 2 on it, but I really feel like a lot of you guys could be making like progressive steps like towards this, like very like whatever this journey is. I feel like a lot of you guys are able to, like, once you really focus and like look at it, like you're able to see like the progress of it. It's very slow, but like you can see it, you know what I mean? Which I get this energy of feeling like accomplished in a way. But anyways, I get this energy that a lot of you guys know what you guys want with this High Priestess card. I feel like a lot of you guys have this higher perspective of your career path and your finances and what you want to do with it and like where you want to go. And I feel like just with this 2 of wands as well, like a lot of you guys, you just know, and you know what steps you need to take in order to achieve what you want. You guys are clearly still in like the beginner phase of something, like, you know, you're still gathering information. But I get this elevated energy from this High Priestess card and 2 of wands. As look at the energy, you know who you want to work with and who kind of belongs in your circle, depending on what, you know, what the assignment is. Like, if, you know, you are, let's say, a model or whatever, and you want to find photographers, you want to find people who knows how to take good photos, you want to find people who know how to use lighting and like use the backdrops and like, you know what I mean, like somebody who knows how to do makeup. Like I just get the energy of like you knowing also like who to work with and who to keep in your circle right now. I also feel that you guys, if you don't know, that there is like, you know, you have a community out there. The advice that you guys received was the sign of Sagittarius, the Temperance card, which can call for like, you know, the need to reground yourself, recenter yourself, and like cleanse your space and energy, like an emphasis on cleansing your space and energy. I feel like there could just be a lot of new happening. And there could be like also like a lot of consistent progress that you're making, and so it could be a bit like off-putting to like constantly be put into a different level, you know what I mean? So there could just be a need to like constantly cleanse your energy to keep you balanced and regrounded. Now for your love life, you guys received the 4 of Pentacles, which I feel like some of y'all are not, y'all could be, however, in this, I literally didn't even like say my thought or the complete thought. A lot of you guys could be very generous with your time and energy right now. But also some of you guys really may not be, just knowing the character in this card. He is very greedy, very selfish. He doesn't want to share his money. Like, if it's not something that is aligned with him, he ain't spending a single penny on it, okay? And But the Four of Pentacles does indicate like an energy of like feeling generous and wanting to give your time and attention to someone or something. You guys also could be receiving a gift or giving gifts. But again, be mindful of that because, girl, we are not trying to take on extra responsibilities. That is not ours, okay? As a Sag sun, I can fully get into it. Now, with this Queen of Swords, I feel like a lot of you guys have like a certain level of like mental clarity, and like with that mental clarity, you kind of can manifest, you know, I feel like a lot of you guys are not manifesting a specific energy in, but I do get the energy that you guys are manifesting something within your love life. And a lot of you guys are kind of just, you know, reading the room, reading the people. If they don't line up, then they get a line up. You know what I mean? With that gun. And you keep it pushing. Like, I get the energy of really wanting to invest energy into your love life. And, you know, whoever doesn't, you know, click can get clicked. And then with the Fool card, just I get the energy of really wanting to take a leap of faith into this new journey. Very, very much Sagittarian energy. Very like I get like there's a level of like what's the word, naivety. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say. There's like a certain level of like naivety about the Fool card, but with the Four of Pentacles and Queen of Swords, I do get an energy of like awareness. You know what I mean? Which honestly, I would describe a Sagittarius as that, like very like quick to explore something, but once they like, if you guys like really sit down and think about like each step out, like we could really, let me not even say y'all, we could really avoid a lot of like obstacles and bumps in the road if we really like do sit down and plan things out and then leap into it. I think if we just leap into it without doing all that, like it's more fun, you know what I mean? But anyways, I get it very much Sagittarian energy with this spread. You guys got the Ten of Cups as the advice card, and I feel as this being your advice card, this is advising you to focus on the connections that do bring you this Ten of Cups, that make you feel like this is divine love, where it is harmonious, it is peaceful. You guys are connected in a way that you're connected emotionally in a way that maybe you haven't been before with others. I do get an energy of bringing them home to friends and family with this deck. But that is what we got for your reading. If this reading resonates, I hope that the tips and advice help. If you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, feel free to hit me up, ring my line. But other than that, feel free to like, share, and comment, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. All right, Leo. So if you are a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Saturn, this reading is for you. You know, if it is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, check your other placements. Try again next week. But other than that, let's get into this. So you guys received the number 10. A lot of you guys could be completing a cycle this week, whether that is within work or within like a relationship, whether that is with yourself or with someone else. But yeah, I get the energy with 10s that, you know, you're completing a cycle or in the process of like almost being there. And then you guys receive the zodiac sign Taurus. You could be dealing with the Taurus. You could be taking on the Taurus energy. A Taurus could also be very just significant to you for your week ahead. And then you also could have a Taurus placement in your, I want to say this is like the south node, the descending node, the south node, which is, it talks about like your karmic past. Maybe you have a Taurus placement in that. You could have, I don't know, a karmic past with a Taurus, or just some kind of karmic past with a Taurian energy. But yeah, that's what we got for the dice. Now, for your guys' reading, you guys receive the what is it? Six of Pentacles in reverse, which talks about like self-care, unpaid debts, one-sided charity. A lot of you guys could be focused on paying off debts. You could be more aware of like connections where it's a bit more one-sided, and I also just get the energy a lot of this is due to like some self-care that you were getting into. I feel like this could be from a Queen of Pentacles where this one-sided debt is coming from. And I feel like it could have caused like some kind of tension or conflict in the past because you guys received the Five of Wands, but you received it in reverse. So I feel like a lot of you guys are reconciling with this Queen of Pentacles energy, which could be, you know, the sign of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But like a lot of you guys are, you know, trying to heal the relationship and not allow it to, you know, not allowing that bridge to be completely burnt and ruined. I do feel like this is somebody who is in a position of like, you know, power, or like they got some kind of oomph about them, you know what I mean? But the advice that you guys receive was, this card is so pretty. You guys got the Nine of Pentacles, which talks about like abundance, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial independence. So I feel like a lot of you guys are just being advised to focus on your own financial stability. Like we were saying before, focus on like that self-care, tap into enjoying the abundance and luxury that you have called into yourself. And not really just like focusing on this energy, especially if like, you know, part of the issue is because it's one-sided. But yeah, that's what we got for the first spread. Now for your career and finances, oh well, this, when I do, like, when I shuffle these out, like, I kind of get an energy for each spread separately. But then when I start to read it, like, some of, like, I can see how this kind of connects. But you guys received the Ace of Wands. So a lot of you guys could be receiving some kind of, like, burst of inspiration. I am, like, noticing this, like, what is that, like, fiery cloud after, like, a bomb goes off or whatever? Like I get a very like explosive, fiery opportunity coming your way. This could be an opportunity that like kind of sets you off, or just some kind of inspiration that really just like connects to you, and you're feeling inspired. You feel like you kind of want to take action on what you just witnessed. I also feel like whatever you are just witnessing is setting you in a higher perspective around things around your career and finances with this High Priestess card. I feel like with the High Priestess, you definitely probably do have a better perspective on this, and so a lot of you guys are like, yeah, I want to move with this now, like now that I can like fully see it with my full eyes, you know what I mean? And there could have been like some kind of like delays and frustrations before this Ace of Wands came about. You also could have been hoping for this like a higher perspective, and that this is what this Ace of Wands is. It's helping you feel more inspired. It's helping you gain a certain level of clarity that you didn't have before, and it's allowing you to see how you can handle whatever these delays and frustrations are. Whatever these delays or frustrations are. I forgot. I said I was going to get water and that just didn't happen. I'm halfway done. Anyways, you guys received the Knight of Pentacles in reverse as the advice card. And I feel like I was saying before, of like, you guys know what you need to do to handle this Eight of Wands. And I feel like it's a bit like tedious work. Like it's work that's like, it's not like work, but like it's something where it's like, I wish somebody else could do this. You know what I mean? Like, let's say like it's sending out emails or like scheduling and planning out certain things. like I get the energy of it being just very much like tedious work that you need to get into, the small details of things to the point where like things could be a bit boring or like you could feel stuck. But that's what we got for the first spread. Now for your love life, I feel that there is a need to recenter yourself around your love life. If you guys are in a relationship, maybe you guys feel that you have lost yourself a bit within the connection. But like I get the energy of needing to recenter yourself. I get the energy of that you guys have possibly lost yourself, because the advice card is the strength card, and one of the clarity cards is the sun card in reverse, which is also like the sign of Leo as well. So I feel like if you guys are in a relationship, a lot of you guys feel like there's a lack of harmony within the connection, because there is a lack of harmony within you. You guys could be feeling a little bit more pessimistic, just like a lack of joy or optimism. Things could just not feel harmonious in the connection. Things may feel a little wonky right now if you guys are within a relationship. And if you guys aren't, I just feel like this is like all of this still applies. Just you're single, you know what I mean? The advice card that you guys received was the strength card, which is your card. And so I feel like a lot of you guys are needing to tap into your energy, regrounding yourself, recentering yourself. That also kind of makes sense with the Taurus sign, because Taurus are very grounded, very, I was about to say self-centered, but like self-centered isn't bad, right? Yeah. Like this energy of like being a bit more self-centered, just so that you can, you know, find yourself. But that is what we got for this week ahead. If it does resonate, I hope that the tips and advice help. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to send a DM and we can book an appointment. Feel free to like, share, and comment. But other than that, I will see you guys next week. Bye.